Ove Fundin, former world champion and great favourite of all Norwich Speedway fans. He'll be there to give a couple of exhibition rides, but there's a big doubt about the current world champion, Michael Lee, who crashed at Bellevue last weekend, injuring his hand and his back. Those close to him think he won't be fit. Mike himself feels differently.
What happened, I dislocated it, the bone that runs down the back of my hand into my wrist, and really the only reason I shouldn't ride for 2 weeks is the fact that it can come out again. So, you know, normally we always knock a couple of days off what the doctors have said, so I should be okay for Saturday.
It'd be tremendous to have Ove Fundin back there and to have a look at the great man again. What was your last memory of him?
I think I've seen Ove Fundin ride in one world final. It was a long time ago, I'm not even sure which year. But believe it or not, I have ridden against him myself in an indoor meeting in Germany. I think it was 3, maybe 4 years ago. He was just there as a crowd puller, really, but he's still got it in him, I know that for a fact.
And Fundin, 5 times world champion in the 50s and 60s, was getting the taste of the Saddlebow Road track today. He's now 47 and was never out of the top 3 in 11 consecutive world finals. All the old style was there. He's now a millionaire from Speedway and from his truck business in Sweden. So what was it like to be back in the saddle after 10 years?
Doesn't seem like 10 years, that's for sure. You know, I suppose if I was at it for a while, I could do it again. Not as good as before, mind you, but enough to get around. Well, scares you coming in the corners a bit.
Does it?
But it feels all right going out.
Well, as a former world champion, Ove, what do you think of the present world champion, Mike Lee of Kings Lynn?
Well, I can't really tell because, see, Michael, he came into Speedway after I'd quit. And, of course, I've seen him a couple of times. I was lucky enough to see him in Gothenburg this year in the World Championship, and there's no doubt that he was the worthy champion.
What do you think of the special qualities he has?
I don't know Michael enough for that, see. But I think I would say that my strong side was determination. And it seems to me that he has got determination, because it takes an awful lot of that. So you've got to have the will to win, and you mustn't have too many other interests besides your motorcycle.
Ove Fundin at Saddlebow Road.